Hello and welcome to Broker Than You. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I would like to thank our sponsors at Procyon. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz is a proud supporter of our podcast network. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch in the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Pete also has the best advertisements, commercials, billboards, you name it. He is the Better Call Saul of Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law decided to run you over with her car, your wife got angry one night, she decided to stab you, the Finch firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut, and he will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. All you have to do is remember, in a pinch, call Finch. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program, 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them to reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. He has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. So if you want to work with the best, go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and here we are for the Trench Mob Show. And with us always, the man himself, Julius Williams. Julius, great to see you. When he wants to unmute himself. Jordan Harris, Coach Jordan, great to see you.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
Hey, Coach. What's up, Coach? You doing good?
Julius, you there? You good? Okay. And we have the Hillman twins. We have JJ and Kayden. How are you guys doing?
Great. How are you guys?
Great.
We appreciate you being on. And I had a chance to watch some of your film, and it is outstanding. And you both play offensive and defensive line. And would you say preferentially you'd like to play offensive line or defensive line, or it doesn't matter?
Offensive line.
You want to play in the offensive line.
Yes, sir.
And we talked about obviously today being the start of the early signing period. You're more looking to go to a school where you can go together.
Yes,
You
sir.
want to go as a package.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Has anyone offered you that so far?
A couple D2 schools have offered us the opportunity
to come together. Yeah.
Yes, sir. A couple.
But you want bigger and better, and nobody's done that for the both of you.
Yeah, right.
And you guys are identical twins.
Fraternal. We're fraternal, but
fraternal. But yeah. I mean, you basically feel each other's pain.
Yes.
Yeah. When the other one gets punched, the other one feels it. It's got to be interesting.
Yes, sir.
How is it growing up in at your school? How's it going to Mill Creek and being twins?
It's actually great because us being twins, people like to talk to us a lot, dap us up, and they think we're cool just because we're twins. We're the twins of Mill Creek, two of the same positions. We're big guys and stuff, so it's like people just like to talk to us a lot. We're cool people, so it's like it's easy to talk to us and easy to make friends.
And did you play football all the way up? Have you played football since you were young?
Yes,
all
sir.
The way up.
Yes, sir.
And always on the line.
Yes, sir.
Always on the line. And how long have you been with Trench Mob?
Last season was my first season with Trench Mob. I've been trying to do it for a while, but I never could have time to go. But it was great.
So, great. Coach Jordan, how would you say that you and Julius got the Bruise brothers here to join the Trench Mob and be part of your group?
Well, long story to that. Like with Julius, he's been trying to get him for a couple years, like they said, but they've never just found a way to get out to practice and stuff. So we had a practice one day at Lakeside. It was like in the metro Atlanta area. And Julius called me one day. He's like, man, listen, I got these two twins. They're showing up, man. They're going to come. They're going to try something. Their first time doing 5v5. Their first time really getting some energy. So, just want to let you know that. I was like, oh, okay. So they came in and they say fraternal twins. The motherfuckers look just alike. I don't understand.
I was going to say the same thing.
I don't get it. But they came out and like every offensive lineman that comes to the mob, they are some of the quietest people you meet. Like they ask questions. They asked what was going on. They met a lot of people, but they went out there. I don't think neither one of them lost a rep that day in 5v5. I know one of them tried to play defense. We wouldn't let them have it. So it was like, you're a guard. Come on with it. Like, come get this work. So, I got with their dad. It was a good dude. Shout out to Nate. He's probably over there somewhere. And he good dude. And we linked up and we got him on the road. They was able to do some good stuff with us. And we here now.
How'd you guys feel about going on the road for the first time and competing in these 5v5 tournaments? Because that had to be something new.
We were nervous, but it's like after the first rep, after we won, I just had so much confidence. I just kept going.
Yeah. And how many tournaments were you able to go to?
How much was it, like 4? Was it like 3, 4?
Oh, you did 3 or 4, and then did you get to attend any of the college showcase camps? Did you go to any college camps?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What college camps did you
go
to?
We went to the Mercer Mega Camp and the Shorter Camp.
Mercer, yep.
Gardner Webb, and also Gardner Webb.
And Gardner Webb. Okay. All right. Julius, there you are. Tell us about your recruitment of the Hillman twins.
Well, yeah, man. First of all, I apologize, everybody. Man, I got out a little bit late tonight, man. We're at Legacy on Wednesdays. But recruiting these guys, man, was hard. I noticed them early. I think they were in about 10th grade when we first started to have the first initial conversation, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Around that time. So, Trench Mob, is something that, that we started way back in 2019. But, the first few years, we weren't as, on the mainstream. We were just going to do tournaments, and so we were beginning to make a name for ourselves. So that bullseye on our back, got a lot, bigger. So we needed to mount up and go recruit, dogs. And when I first started doing this, even before Coach Jordan came in the fold, we had Coach Chris. So we were just doing this to help our guys, right? So it really wasn't about having the best team or having the best players, or it was about, the guys that we were training. We wanted to get them on the road, to compete and get themselves out there and be recruited, So after meeting, Chris and Coach Owen, joining the coalition and all those things, competition ramped up rapidly. So we needed reinforcements and guys that could really play. So I began to recruit these guys. And the first year, they didn't come, but they came last year, man. As soon as they got here, they were big-time players for us, man. They hopped right in. Both of these guys became, they couldn't make every tournament, but the tournaments they were at, they were definitely a presence.
And where is what level is Mill Creek as opposed to the other schools?
We were 6A, but
they are 6A. Okay.
7A now.
Okay. So are you guys still going, or did you guys still finish up your season?
No, we finished up our season.
You finished up. Okay. And you're still open to the recruiting process. You want to go as a tandem.
Yes, sir.
Is that a deal breaker? Is that we have to go together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you there. And I'm sure that's what your family wants too, because they don't want to be driving to two separate places.
Right.
That would not be fun. What would you say you learned most from the trench mob?
Physicality.
Yeah.
Working as a team, tempo, like the speed of it. It really helped. Like I said. No, just getting better in general with footwork and all that, like preparing for the season. Right.
And did you notice a difference when you first got out there and you played right away?
Yes, sir. It helped a lot. Yes, sir. It helped a lot with my pass protection this season for football too. Just getting my hands on people quickly with Coach Jordan's help and Coach Julius. Like, it was just really helpful.
Right. Well, we hope that you continue to get recruited, and we hope that some other schools come in and bring you in as a package deal. That'd be crazy not to. Do you both play guards or tackle?
Well, for 2 years of high school, since like freshman and sophomore, I played defensive tackle and center. But now I'm more offensive guard. So yeah, like we're both. I stay more on the offensive guard side rather than.
So you're one's right guard, one's left guard.
Yes, sir.
Basically. Wow, that's a powerhouse coming at you right there.
Yes, sir.
Coach Jordan, I mean, watching their film, there's not enough good things you can say about them. You had the privilege of coaching them. They were coming to workouts. They came to your tournaments. They came to college showcase camps. Where was the biggest improvement and growth that you saw in them? Would you say it was pass protection as well?
It 100% was pass protection. When they first came out, their dad was very heavy on they knew how to take guys and throw them out the club. Like, they were big balls.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well, they get around us, they can be more technical. And they didn't really get, we first go to North Carolina. Like I said, they're quiet. They're going to ask questions as time goes. But we go to North Carolina for the first tournament. Me and Coach Julie, we're sitting down. We're trying to figure some stuff out, trying to see who does what, who's going to play defense, who's going to play offense. And we go to the Twins. We say, hey, who's the better O lineman? Who's the better D lineman? Mm-hmm. Like, who's better who? And they point at each other. We'll say, okay, cool. With the mainly offensive lineman, which is Jay, they both were mauler. So when we got into it, I told these guys, like, look, it's going to be a lot more pass. So one thing I always tell the guys, look at the alignment, see where he is, get hands on him quick, and then just go to work. Get him out the club, do what you do. And one thing that they needed work on in the beginning was feet. Like they said, they put hands on somebody, it's like a damn vice grip. You're not going anywhere. But the way that they move, like you see in these videos that you see they get hands on them, and then they started moving their feet a lot quicker than what it was. And once they like the twins said, once they picked it up the first time, and they seen, okay, this is gonna be easy peasy. It was a no-brainer. Like, it's one of those deals where you just say, hey, look, if he's here, then jump him. Or if he's here, go 45. If he's here, go vertical. And they picked it up quick. And it's been like that every tournament they've been with us. And I love to see it.
All right. Well, I flipped the coin before the show, and JJ, your film's going to get shown first. So there you go.
Before we watch it, twins, what was y'all favorite tournament? What was the best one of y'all?
North Carolina.
North Carolina? Yeah.
That was fun.
And that one didn't even last long.
Didn't even last long either.
It was intense though.
We up in North Carolina, man. Them people took us to a soccer park, and they was like that. And the host, and no diss to the host. Now, he's a good dude. I guess he didn't know, but he came out, and we go first, and you start seeing these people slip and slide and all this other stuff, and it's like, and I'm looking at Julius, you're looking at me like, I don't think we're gonna finish this. I'm like, nah, man, they're gonna let us go, and then we're gonna finish. So we go, we do our thing. I think we beat the home team. We beat the team that was represented. Yeah. And then the next two teams go, a kid slips on the turf. I guess something happened with his ankle or whatever. Yeah. And they
it was bad turf.
It was bad. We was like, what, Julius, like 3 games in?
Yeah, man. We went against what? We went against Trenton's Elite, and then we went against AIE. That was it.
And that was it.
Yeah. One, both of them went 2-0 and got up out of there, man.
Oh yeah, but these two right here, after they went, they didn't want no smoke.
No, ain't nobody want no smoke.
After these two went, they didn't want no. Them other teams didn't want no smoke.
So I said that. Let me say this. I know I came on late, man, and we got to get the film showed. I know, Cully, we got to move on. But these guys right here, man, like, I knew they were dogs, right, coming in. But when we went to North Carolina, like, now they became doggy dogs. Like, they were, like the team AIE that we mentioned, you know, that team is full of elite guys. Like, they had, you know, who I believe is arguably, you know, the best defensive lineman in the country. You know, Deuce Gerald's on their team, and lots of other guys, Contrell Webb, a guy that just committed to Purdue, you know, and lots of, you know, studs, guys that can really, really play, you know. So these guys jump right in there, man. And, man, they were jacking guys up, throwing guys on the ground, slamming guys. And we were like, oh, man, they were better than advertised. Like, I knew they would be good, man, but I was like, damn, they're even better than I thought they would be, you know. So shout out to these guys, man, for jumping in. I'm glad they finally came with us this year on the road. And, you know, we got a relationship we're going to continue to build, man, and follow these guys, you know, on Saturdays. So.
It was a happy surprise. It was a happy surprise.
For sure.
All right, we'll get their film rolling. Oh, jeez. That's a good way to start the film.
Always.
Oh, yeah, physical.
Oh, yeah.
Physical. To the whistle. There we go.
Great job.
These guys are dogs, Steve. I feel like, you know, we always talk about the transfer portal, man. But both of these guys, I feel like 5 years ago would be highly, highly recruited. You know?
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree, yeah.
So it's just one of those things, man. I know once they do get in the program, man, you know, wherever they end up, man, they're going to get two hellified players. Hellified players.
Christ.
Big and nasty.
I mean, yeah, they got long arms, good punch. They play with a good pad level.
They always
really
looking
good
for
footwork. Yeah. Yeah, that's completely different. And I mean, you can see them both on each play.
Just trying to finish dudes. Like they were doing that all tournament. Just trying to throw somebody up out of the. It was so bad. One of them punched the quarterback, and right after they won the rep. I don't know which one y'all did. He punched the bag. Like, so he won the rep. I don't know which one that was. He wins the rep, He's hype. I'm hype. I'm in the background. Julius is talking shit. Mike's talking shit. And the dude turns around and he hits the QB. And I'm like, yo, they already think we thugs. We just made it work. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
Coach Jordan, you're the only one that has the sense. I love it.
That's right. That's right.
Wow, that's a great job.
Man, as a matter of fact, man, the reps they did lose. They lost from being overly physical. Well, you know, so that's why they just you heard both of them say they really got better at their pass protection, man. Learning to be patient and technical with Coach Jordan.
But I really love their pad level. Every time you see them step, their chest stays below their knees. They're low. They don't raise up.
And these guys, to me, Cully, they both are old school linemen. They're old school bruisers.
Yeah.
I mean, oftentimes these days, these old linemen are cute now. Old linemen got NIL deals and marketing deals now.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So, the old linemen of today, especially the tackles, they think they're athletes. I've even heard tackles talk about themselves as big athletes. But these guys are old school mud graders, road graders, man. They want to put people in the dirt, they want to be nasty and physical. They enjoy blocking the run. They have good feet, so they're good at pass protection, but these guys want to drive guys and finish them. And I love these guys for that.
Oh yeah.
No, they are for sure maulers. I love the pad level. I love the way they come off the ball. I love the way they finish. And that's stuff that you don't see a lot of linemen do these days.
Not in today's world. Mm-hmm. Not consistently. You don't see that consistently.
Play in and play out. Yeah, driving guys 10 yards downfield like that. It's really impressive. It's really impressive. Oh, God. Just threw the guy 10 yards.
This is good football too, Steve. This is 6A football.
No, I know. It's 6A. That's why I asked.
These ain't no slaps. You know what I mean?
It's the best of the best in Georgia.
And Georgia has the best football. So, I mean.
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Of course it does.
I mean, I didn't say that. I mean, I think it was ESPN magazine that said that, right?
Everybody has said that.
Everybody said that.
Ain't no secret. Ain't no secret.
Good job on your combo blocks, keeping your outside and inside free, man. That was great film. That was great film all around. I wanted to see if I could grab a couple of his trench mob clips.
How did y'all do during the season? What was y'all overall record?
Well, 7-4. 7-4.
Y'all made the playoffs?
Yeah, we lost first round. Colquitt County.
Colquitt? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I saw earlier.
Some summer camp stuff. Yeah.
This is Gardner Webb, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Gardner Webb.
I mean, that's a great job. Great job on the spin move. That guy tried 45 different moves in one rush. That guy just got stoned at the line. Good job with your brace hand. Really good reps all around. God, big, thick kids. Good job.
He playing tackle on that rail. Look at him jumping down there, jumping out there.
I told them to. They wanted to stay in one position. I'm like, nah, man, we got to bring the party to them.
Play them all. Yep.
We got to bring the party. And it was crazy because at that shorter camp, the coaches was all over. It wasn't a mega camp, Cully, but it was just one of those camps where some coaches come. And I was telling the twins, like, look, you see these coaches over here in this corner. We got to bring them to us. So I think it was Jay. He goes against a kid who was just yapping. Oh, my God, I want the best one. So I walk up. I say, okay, JJ, come here. Get right here. He goes to tackle, and that was that one rep. And he stopped and he looked, hit him one of these. I'm like, yep. What up?
All right, and this is Kayden, which we basically already saw. I mean, you guys play identical.
Right. That's the crazy thing about it, man. They said they want to go as a package, and we're like, man, you're getting double trouble, man, whatever coach.
I mean, I can understand that. I mean, that's a Jesus Christmas.
Yeah, because I've known twins before, Cully. I've known twins that one of the twins is really good and the other twin sucks. You know, and I've known a couple sets of twins to play football. So, you know, it'll be a bad thing to have a package deal with those types of twins, man. Both of these guys can truly play, man. They're physical, man. I bet that was crazy growing up as twins. Huh? Did y'all talk about that when y'all first started the show?
Nah.
Oh,
hey, man, so there was a video, Cully. There was a video. I think it was from North Carolina, and I think that their mom or dad posted that I seen, and they were like, "Good job, Kay." And the dad was like, "No, that's Jay. Good job, Jay." Hey man, that shit was funny as hell, man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I know that boy. I said that they got different hair, man, to differentiate. You know what I mean? But that was so funny to me, man. Hey, that tickled the shit out of me to hear that mom and dad. They didn't really know who was who. Like dad always knows.
They both went back.
They play the
yeah. Dad knows. Dad probably knows those body language.
Yeah,
you know
OG knew who's who, but everybody else didn't.
Mom was like, "Good job." You're like, "Good job, Kay." You're like, "No, that's Jay."
That's Jay. No,
good job, Jay. That was so funny. Dogs, though.
They play the same. They knock people around.
See, we call these guys the mob twins, man. We're not going to just name anybody the mob twins. Like you got, if you're going to represent the mob as twins, you got to be dogs.
You got to earn that for sure.
That's the name that they're gonna never leave them, man. Forever they're gonna be known as the mob twins, man. So now we can't get nowhere. Some new twins calling. We can't even call them the mob twins.
They gotta fight for that. If they ain't as aggressive as these two, I don't want them. I don't want them.
Mark the running back, bro.
Jeez, but I mean, it's just crazy how they just destroy people.
Sure.
I wanted to get a couple.
That's that OG, man. That's that OG. That's that OG stuff right there, man. He don't play that.
Nah.
Yeah, man. These guys to me, a comparison, man. When I was in Jacksonville, we played against a guy that played for Tampa Bay named Davin Joseph, man. And these guys remind me of him, a lot. He was a nasty. He's probably about 6'2", not as tall, but man, he was nasty, man. He would come off the ball,
I think that's the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the same one.
Yeah, it's the same one.
That's Kayden. That's me.
Oh, okay.
You got Tristan. You got.
You didn't give him the ones when we was in North Carolina?
No, I just sent the profile, man. Yeah, I know, man. Y'all got to pin that stuff on y'all profile too, twins, man, so people can see y'all move them feet, man.
No, I mean there was plenty on there. So Jaylen was the other one. Okay. So let me scroll down and see.
There's some from the column too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Gotta see that one. Yeah, that was good.
On his Twitter.
Yeah, he got a new name. They would Hustle Inc. now, Jordy.
Listen. Hey. I ain't studying that shit. They ain't in the green flag.
Hey, come on with it.
Yeah, they know what's up. We're not
shout out Coach Beck, man. I like
Coach Beck, man. It's all good. Cool. It's all love, but
cool cat, man.
At the end of the year, it was 62. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You're supposed to be the new trench mob, but you lose 62 to us. I don't understand it. And then you lose to our B team. Let me stop.
Hey.
I remember that. They was down bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were, man. Listen. North Carolina, they went up to us. They just looked at us like,
right, bro.
like this is we like, bro. You just don't know.
Hey, Steve, the guys that we travel with, hey, I fear God, and that's it. Like I don't care who you are. Like we were at the North Carolina tournament. We were barking at Cali Power ass. Cali Power is supposed to be the toughest shit in the country. Supposed to have all the 5 stars, all the 4 stars. Bring that bullshit. Let's run it. You know what I mean? You know, and I don't think there's any other team in the country that has our attitude, has our swagger, has our confidence, man. Because we bleed this shit, man. This is
No,
what we do.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you 100%.
Right, other teams, they see Cali Power, they ready to run. We want that shit. We can't wait to pull up and go against Cali Power this year. We can't wait to pull up and go against every fucking body. We like that.
Right. Scroll down, Kelly. That was when they was at short.
I got some on Instagram, like the ones from North Carolina and Mercer count.
You got what's called on Twitter though?
I don't think I posted it on Twitter. I don't. You got comments on there. It's you gotta go up.
Oh, you gotta go up. Okay. Oh, you had to go down. I seen June.
So how's it been going with y'all, man? So what schools are y'all talking to as far as the package deal, right now?
West Georgia.
West Georgia. I like West Georgia, man. West Georgia got some good shit going on down there, man.
Yes, sir. Sure.
They didn't miss the playoffs by a game.
Right.
First year D1 AA. They almost made the playoffs. That's good stuff.
Shout out my dog Odell Willis, man. Went to West Georgia. My homeboy CB, Corey Britton went down there, man. Both of them were dogs, man. Odell Willis had like 110 sacks or something in the CFL. Like that, man. Yeah, we got to bring O on this thing. See, Odell lives in Canada, Cully. He does what we do, but in Canada.
Right
so
there.
Right.
Yeah,
go down.
up in Edmonton. So he went to West Georgia.
Oh, that is it.
Okay, here we go. That's Dude Gerald's right there.
Dude Gerald's right there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That kid a hell of a player, man. I can't take nothing from him, man. Shout out to him. He just committed to LSU today, Cully. That kid, they just blocked.
Wow.
He one of the top guys in the country, man. That kid is like that. Like he destroyed kids all over the country. Whether he was with Cali Power, whether he was with AIE, he was a man amongst boys. But again, man, that trench mob shit, man. Like we pull up, we want those stars. We want those guys, that are destroyed, because this is what 5v5 is to us and me and Coach Jordan, right? So, most teams, they're intimidated by the top dogs. You know what I mean? The guys that are 5 stars and 4 stars. We do this shit so we can go against the top dogs. You know what I mean? Like we can't wait to pull up and have the number 1 O lineman in the country, the number 1 D lineman in the country, because we want to show that we're dogs. And I won't be secretive and say we want to get rank off your ass. You know what I mean? Like we want to block you so people see us, what we can do to you. And it doesn't always go our way, But hey, if we jump out there, we put these guys out here because we got confidence in our guys, man. And we know, what we bring on the road with us. We know the preparation, that we put into it, and that's another thing, man. Like most of these teams, Cully, they're just trying to find the top guys. They want to find the 5 stars. They want to find the 4 star. The average trainer, man, especially in all over, not even just the South, but they want to align themselves with a 5-star player so they can take a picture with them and say, hey, look at me, I'm training this 5-star guy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We take, they don't want to work with the guys that need work, that need to be built. There's no other organization in the country that can show you guys, that have came in with not much attention and not many, opportunities, and then they work and they grind and they build. And next thing you know, man, these guys have D1 offers and they're going to, big time schools, man, and playing on Saturday and ultimately getting a chance to play on Sunday, man. And that's the goal, is to bridge the gap, to not just be that trainer or that organization that wants to only bring in 5 stars and pay for these guys to represent our brand. We want to breed guys. We want the guys that aren't getting the top attention so we can, go out and prove that we belong.
And you do that. You guys looked phenomenal on film, and I am sure that somebody's going to be very lucky, whoever ends up with you. And keep working with the Trench Mob. Keep doing all you can, and the sky is the limit. Believe me, the best is yet to come for you guys. It was a pleasure meeting you, a pleasure watching your film, and it's going to be fun watching you guys play on Saturdays. I look forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on, and keep us updated when we know where you're going to be going to school, if you're going on any visits. And I am excited to hear. I'm excited to hear, because any school that doesn't take you, they're nuts.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Sir. Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate y'all, man.
Love y'all, boys. OG, I said was good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great kids, man.
OG.
They're some big dudes.
Oh yeah,
man. I should go play for a while, man.
How,
Saturday, shout out to Saturday, man. Today was Saturday. Did y'all talk about that yet?
Yeah, it was the early signing day. How tall are they?
6'2".
Yeah, that's 6'2".
I'm 6'2".
Oh, they're okay. So they're both 6'2". Okay. Yeah, I mean they're maulers for guards.
Yeah, those.
They play with good fat pad level. They move well. They're very impressive.
Yeah, when they came to Lakeside, man, Dad made it known, like, yo, you fix the pass rush, you gonna make some things shake. So it was easy.
All right, this is Unitas Baltimore. I remember watching him before.
Yeah, man. So Unitas is a kid that we brought. Actually, if you could pause it right quick, Steve, I just want to give his backstory so people can see, man. Unitas is a kid that we brought on the show before the season, right?
Yes.
So,
yes.
Unitas, is a kid that's worked with us, for a few years, but he started young with us at about 8th grade, and Unitas, he's always worked hard. He's always been somebody that we've respected, but he couldn't be as consistent, at the first couple of years. So this year in particular, man, he started the year, great and was consistent. I know last year he had some grades issues and stuff like that, man. His mom kind of held him out. But I was so proud of him, man, because he really, really locked in. And Unitas had 0 sacks last year as a 10th grader. He just played hard, was balls to the wall, the type of guy that was going to be jumping over piles and, playing with that effort. He's a shorter guy. He's only 6'1", but this year he truly came in the offseason and locked in. Like this summer especially, I saw Unitas 3-4 times a week sometimes, man. And this season, he went out and got 11 sacks. So he went from having 0 sacks as a sophomore last year and just being kind of a scrappy, all over the place, hard-nosed player to really becoming a technician and really learning the game and studying it, and falling in love with the process, man. And he and Zayden Walters, Zayden just signed today to Western Kentucky, man. Shout out to Zayden. But both of those guys were interior linemen and had double-digit sacks this year. Both of those guys had 0 sacks last year, So it's just a testament to those guys just truly coming and locking in, and coming 3-4 times a week this summer, man, to changing, their stat line last year from being a sophomore and getting 0 sacks to now getting double digits as a junior. So I just wanted to give that backstory, man. I'm so proud of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it shows the value of being with the Trench Mob and what it can do for you just in 1 year. I mean, double-digit sacks in 1 year and all the work that you're putting in, absolutely. And it's worth it. And it's good to hear Zayden sign with Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
So Unitas is a 27.
Yeah, Unitas is 27.
Okay,
So
so he still got time.
yep,
So
he goes to Brookwood High School in Snellville, Georgia. You know, but he's
so
like that, man. He also plays O line as well. He did some great stuff for us on Trench Mob as an O lineman as well. You know,
right.
but Uni, man, Uni is one of those guys, man. Uni is a dog, man. Like Uni, he has the attitude of like a Conan. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like he don't
yeah,
give a
yeah,
shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And United's gonna
Oh,
play. I'm telling you,
yeah.
man. United's gonna play on Sundays, man. I'm telling you, because of his effort. You know, he understands. He's technical. He's a ball player. He's athletic, but he has tremendous effort, man, and want to. That is unmatched by most kids his age.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It shows it right there. Right there. He kept coming. He kept coming. He kept coming. He got the sack. He never gave up on the play.
Right.
That's
He's
huge.
most D linemen, man. The thing that comes last is that motor. You know what I mean? Of guys
Yeah,
understand that you
yeah.
got a lot of guys that are skilled, but just don't play as hard.
Right,
And
right.
and Uni has a bunch of offers, man, right now. Because the coaches see that. You know what I mean? And I know he has mostly, you know, G5s right now, but I think he's going to get P5s.
Jeez.
After this offseason, man, when he goes out and he's dominant on the road with us with Trench Mob
Oh,
this year,
yeah,
man.
for
I
sure.
know he's definitely, going to bring those P5s in as well.
For sure. For as young as he is to have the offers that he has for going into his junior year, I mean, my God, yeah, this is when he'll start to take off and he'll explode. I mean, he's got great film already where you would not think that he was a sophomore.
Yeah, he was a junior this year. I'm sorry, but
Junior.
he's
Okay.
27. But now definitely,
27.
man. But he's a dog though, man. I mean, he played last year as a sophomore too and played well. He had offers before the season, so before he even had the 11 sacks, he had offers. And most of those offers came because of his effort. And he did a great job in the offseason as well, man. Like he was
Wow.
dominant on the road with us, man. And this year, man, he's going to be one of our leaders, man. Like he's replacing, a guy
Yeah.
like Zayden, as the
Yeah.
leader and the unsung leader of the team this year, man. Like we're going to depend on Uni, to
Wow.
lead the pack this year.
Wow, that was a great job pulling. Great job getting around the edge. Great job with his vision.
I mean, X as well, man. We got their defensive end for the same school. He's Trench Mob too, and he's a dog, man.
Yes, yes.
He's 27, has quite a few offers as well. He has some SEC offers, P5 offers as well. But
Yeah, I
both of these
remember
guys are.
Unitas.
Yeah.
Unitas is a really good player, and it's exciting to see him and his development. And that's the one thing you guys do a great job with is developing kids year in and year out, the ones that stay with you and the ones that you get early. You can
man. So,
see the change.
Steve, so I want to point something out, man. I know we got parents watching, right? And and people, period. So there was a lot of kids, Steve, that reached out to me today, man. I had about 10.
Well, yeah, because it's signing
Yeah,
day, I'm sure.
12 kids. So there was about 10 or 12 kids that reached out to me today. Half of the kids I know, half of the kids I don't know, Steve. So they're basically saying, hey, coach, I'm a senior. Is there any way you can help me? Is there any way you can put my film out there to coaches? Because they see all the rest of these guys on early signing day,
Yeah.
and it hurts them, man. And I feel for those kids. But the thing I want to say right now is if you are a junior,
It's not the time. Yeah.
yep. If you are a junior right now and you're watching this, or your son is a junior and he's watching this, or you're the parent, you got 365 days, man, to go out and put in work so you can sign next year on early signing day or even on the later signing day. Like, you don't have to be a guy that has to sit and watch everybody sign early next year and not have much going on if you put the work in. And oftentimes, man, a lot of these guys, they wait until the off season before their senior season to really start working hard, to really start taking it serious. We got a couple guys on Trench Mob, that would be high recruits if they really locked in and took everything as serious as they needed to take it, Steve. And if you're a guy that's watching right now, if you're a parent that's watching right now, especially the parent, you have to invest in your children. I'm not saying just come train with Trench Mob or come be a part of Trench Mob 5v5 team because you may live in a different, state. You may live in a different country, but make sure you find somebody that you trust. Your kid can lock in. There is no magic pill to this, man. You cannot just show up and get offers and go to school. And I feel so bad for those kids, man, because even the kids I know, you know, some of these kids, they only came to Trench Mob twice, maybe 5 times this whole year. We got a couple kids that we were at the Luth, Steve. It was free for them. Free for these kids to
Yeah.
train
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah.
training at their school and they're still not coming to training. You get to
Yeah.
train with guys like me and Coach Jordan, the other guys that played in the league, played in the CFL, played major college football, man. And you don't come out to train, and then you on signing day, you're like, hey, coach, can you please help me? Like, man, it's all bad now, man, because
Yeah.
you don't put the work in. So if you're a parent that's watching, man, make sure your child is working, especially if you're young. If you're 8th grade, man, work your ass off, man. Because especially now they're paying dudes, man. Dudes are getting $1 million. We got some guys that were with us this year, Steve, and I don't want to say their names and put them out there, but they're gonna make $1 million next month when they go to school.
Of course they
You're
are.
gonna make $1 million.
Yeah, of
You
course they are.
understand me? Because they put a lot of work in, and then you
Of
got
course they
parents
are.
that are too tired to get up and bring their son to training, or players that are, lazy and just want to chill and eat cookies in the off season and bullshit and play the game. And then you want to hit coaches up on early signing day asking for help. So I didn't mean to rant
Yeah.
about that, man, but I need people to hear me with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No. I
And,
want
and I'll say the exact opposite. I don't feel sorry for them. I think they're stupid. I think do what's best for your kid. You can't call on signing day and expect a miracle that you're going to get an offer. All the work is done your sophomore, freshman, junior years. You're not going to get it done on signing day by someone showing your film, someone making calls. Recruiting is done years in advance.
to.
So I do not feel sorry for you. You
I
want
had to tell one guy, man.
invest in your kid.
I had to tell one guy, man, like, hey, man, you will be a much bigger recruit, man, if you locked in, because he has the size, has the height,
Yeah.
has the weight, has the athleticism,
Yeah.
just doesn't have the know-how, doesn't know what he's doing, and you can see it on film, man. I got one parent, Steve. Every youth football game I go to, I always see this parent. He's like, oh, man, they keep telling me I need to get with you. But this is like 4 to 6 times he's seen me and said that. He's going to be one of the parents that's going to be calling on signing day. Like, hey, man, can you please help my son, man? Stop bullshitting and get to work.
Please help me. Yeah. Help yourself. Help yourself. Put the work in.
Yeah. And now I want to piggy off that a little bit because before we got on, I was talking to a parent, and it's basically the same thing that Coach Juice was saying. And me and Coach Juice, man, we talk all the time about situations like this. Like, we understand, and this is to every parent in the world. We get it if you're going through something. Everything in this world is not going to be fixed with the snap of a finger. We understand that. But the biggest thing that I hear about why people don't come to Trench Mob a lot is because of the distance. Well, if you've been following us on social media, you would know we'll be in DeKalb County soon. You know we'll be in Cobb County. You know we'll be.
You guys are everywhere.
So we're all over. And we're not charging you an arm and a leg to train your son.
No.
So, like Coach Julius said, if you're a junior, put your film out there right now. Like, put it out there. And if you don't get a hit, just wait. The story's going to be different from what's going on. And for the young dudes, I want to talk to y'all. Y'all might want to start right now. Like us with the Trench Mob right now, we got a 12-year-old prodigy. I will not say his name. I hope his dad is watching. We got a 12-year-old prodigy that if this kid shows up to Trench Mob daily, he could be the first kid. He could be one of those kids in Trench Mob to get a Georgia offer as a freshman. It's not even close. And we talk about Logan Smith a lot, and he deserves the praise. But Logan Smith shows up. Logan Smith is everywhere that we asked him to be as an 8th grader. And he's getting offered looks. He just went to this school, and he's getting invited to this camp and that camp. Well, the same 12-year-old is getting the same type of looks that he didn't get a year ago. And then he's coming with us. He's having fun, doing everything like what the twins did. They're having fun. They're all over the place. But then when it's time to work, You want to stay up late at night. You don't want to come to train the next day, even though we're closer to you. And it's like, you're the parent. Like, I don't speak for Coach Julius, but I'm pretty sure that if I had to go somewhere and it was beneficial for me, my mama was going in my room and she was grabbing me by the collar and saying, let's roll. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to waste our time. And I understand that the kid is 12 and you want the kid to have fun. You want this to have that. But when you have a kid that's on that scale to being the next Trent Williams, Joe Thomas, Teron Smith, however you want to put it, you have to be consistent. That's what coaches want. I'm a national director of recruiting. I talked to 3 schools today. I know Coach Julius has talked to a few, but I've talked to 3 today. And they all said the same thing. If these kids are not working, if these kids are not, putting in the work outside this, that, and the fifth, then we don't want them. A long time ago,
you can't teach that.
Coach at Auburn on our little space, and he said the same thing. You could be a kid that benches 500 pounds. You could be a kid that squats a house. But if your film and your work ethic don't match up, I don't want you at Auburn. We're talking about an SEC school. So
Absolutely.
I wouldn't see it as a rant, Julius. That's us telling you, hey, look, you got people that care. You got people that's really in it, that's not just in it for the money. Like, we actually care. So if you got people that's in your ear that just want y'all kids for this, then you might want to come listen to the people that want y'all son to be great because the product works. But if you're not going to mess with us, or if you're going to make excuses to why you can't come here, come there, and then you wait literally to the last minute, like some of y'all are already doing. Like, if I go to my DM right now, I'm going to see 1,000 DMs from kids that's just now sending their highlight tape. And it's like, yo,
did
this last year.
It should have been done a year ago.
Right. If you did this last year or did it when Coach Julius or whoever you coach or whoever's coaching you told you to do it, you would not have this problem. So, like Julius, that's not a rant. That's a call that parents and all players need to hear.
No, that's reality. Trench Mob does not have to beg for kids. Kids are begging to come work for them. And I don't feel sorry for any of these kids or the parents. If you're that naive to think that you can call on signing day and voila, Julius is going to pull a scholarship out of his ass, you're mistaken, sorry.
I had like 12, Steve. I had like 12 of them. Like 12 guys hit me today. And I don't mean to call those guys out, because some of those guys probably watching, man. But it's just put the work in, man. Put the fucking work in, bro. If you put the work in.
There's no magic pill. There's no magic pill. The magic pill is day in and day out working hard.
And some of these kids, though, Steve, some of these kids, they want to work. It's the parents that just too damn lazy to bring them, or too cheap and don't want to spend the money to bring the parent. Like, some of these parents got money. Like, some people are struggling. And I'm not talking about the people. Like, if you can't pay your rent or pay your light bill, don't bring your son to training. But you know what, Steve? Them too. Because we've never turned a kid away for money, Steve. I've been training since 2015, Steve. Since I retired from pro football, I've never told a kid that he cannot train with me because he cannot afford it. Coach Jordan the same, and he ain't even got to say that. I know we're not the type of guys that's gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So come work and earn. Don't just expect to just be lazy and bullshit and go D1. It doesn't happen.
Exactly, and it's a different game. It's a different game now. It's an investment. It's where you can make 6 to 7 figures back.
At that point,
so that has to mean something as well. It shouldn't be all about the money, but you should regard it as an investment, because you are going to get a scholarship out of it, but you could get a lot more out of it as well.
Exactly.
And this is Mr. Trip Steele.
So here's the funny thing about Trip. And I didn't know this until he hit me up earlier. Remember the ops that I was telling you about that we had with the Twins? He was a part of that group. And this is not a shot at him. He's a good lineman. This is some good film. But he reminded me, like, hey, coach, appreciate it. Aren't you the coach from the 5v5 trench mob? I was like, yeah, who was you with? He said, AIE. And I almost not sent the film in, but I was like, no, it's good.
Hey, yeah.
I'm not even going.
He'll know no better. He'll know no better. Go. He'll
Right,
know no better.
but no, Tripp's a good kid. He's a center. Plays at Calhoun, which is a Georgia powerhouse. I think he's a guard at the next level. You see him right here at center. You see the versatility. He's got good feet. He's got good hands. He just started picking up late offer. I think he got Kentucky Wesleyan and Tusculum today. I think he's another May guy that's leaving in May. Good kid, class of 26. Let's check it out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yep, he is coming off the ball.
And
he's a ball player.
He's
a big guy. Good job on his combo block.
Good. If he would have gave that's a touchdown, but different conversation. Good job in pass pro.
I like his snaps, his physicality.
Love his physicality. Love his get off. Love how he uses his hands.
God, he looks like the biggest guy too as the center.
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be the biggest.
I was about to say, how big is he?
6'3", 315?
6'3", 318. It was listed at.
And looks every bit of it.
Good job getting separation on his pass sets too.
Mm-hmm. Good feet. Way to stick in there, post down first, and then drive up. Good job on the double team. He's a mauler.
Yeah,
he's definitely a mauler.
Keeping his outsiders inside free on his combo blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't sign with anyone today, correct?
No, I don't think he signed with anyone. I think he was trying to get some last minute offers.
So the early signing period is only 72 hours, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then it goes to February.
Then it goes to February, yep.
So what percentage of schools sign kids during the early period, would you say?
I would say today, I'd say maybe 80% of schools are getting dudes. Because
that's what I thought too.
Not only are you getting the high schools, you're getting the JUCO guys. I know some JUCO pro guys are signing today as well. Not all of them, but a few of them. But it's mostly for the guys that's enrolling early and for the JUCO guys that's enrolling early. So I say 80-85%.
So 80 to 85% of the class will be signed, and I know that only a lot of the elite guys and the guys still looking for a home will hold out until February and take their visits, because a lot more kids take their visits during the season or over the summer now.
Right. And I think this is a kid that's going to do the same. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this kid is a great player.
He's a good player. I would want to see him get a little bit lower in the stands.
This kid will definitely find a home.
Oh yeah.
He, especially playing center, it's the most important position. Mm-hmm. And with him being able to do that and his versatility, with him being able to pass set like that, I can't see him being homeless for long. Yeah,
I was still watching, man. I had to cut my camera out, man. I was having a snack. I ain't want to have a snack on camera and be smacking in front of you.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
But nah, man, I just came from the gym. Man, he can play, man. He can play.
All right, so this is Alex Martinez. I saw this from Compton, California. I was excited to watch this.
Yeah. I saw this film. Another tackle that could get the job done, man. I saw his film.
And he's got 7 offers. Is this the kid that has 7 offers?
That was the last kid. This kid is 27. He ain't got no offers yet that I know about, but he gonna get a few. And if you're watching, oh my God,
he's gonna get a few. Yeah.
We ain't worried about GSA. Come on down, to the east side. Let's get it going. Let's talk business.
What year is he?
He's a 27.
He's a 27.
Man, it's gonna be hard to get him out of GSA country, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He lives in Compton too. He lives in Compton, so we're gonna have to. Man, we have to be neutral.
What do you mean GSA country? Is that that's another 5v5 group?
Yeah, so GSA, so when you talk 5v5, you know, there's GSA, there's Cali Power, you know, and
I got you.
You know, so they've been GSA has been doing it the longest.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, they're a very, you know, respected and feared team. You know, their leader, you know, Big Chris, man, he was the guy that blessed me into the national circuit and, you know, and got Trench Mob there. So they're a great organization. They put lots of kids out. And the one thing I do respect about them is they're like us, man. They groom their kids. You know, they train their kids. You know, most of these guys out here that have started organizations now, they're going out, they're getting sponsors, and they're just paying for the top kids. You know, so GSA is a you know, one of the few organizations that's left us, GSA, you know, Stars Mentoring out of Florida, 2 Temps, you know, Hogs and Dogs, you know, those we're building players, you know, 12 Elite up in Mass, man, you know, but most of the other organizations, man, they're just buying players. They're getting guys sponsored and paying them even sometimes.
Okay. So they'll get them sponsors and they'll get them paid while they're doing 5v5.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a business at the end of the day, man. Like football has become a business. You understand?
No, I know it has. I had this discussion with somebody about UConn. Like, you guys don't understand. This is business.
Right. So most of these organizations, man, like I had to talk with a kid today, right? And he's like, Coach, I was approached by an agent and I signed with the agency. And I'm like, bro, like these people, he's like, yeah, I've known them for a while.
Tell you everything you want to hear. Yeah.
It's a coach. It's a coach that I've known for a while. You know, I've seen him here and there. He's a great guy. He's a really, really good guy. I said, bro, you know how many coaches are starting NIL companies these days, bro? And
there's no regulation on it.
Trying to get next to you and just so they can make money off of you, man. Right. You know, nobody is doing anything for you.
Yeah, they're not doing it.
They need you to sign a contract out of the heart. Like if I need you to sign a contract, brother, so I can talk to people for you, I want to make money. You know, and so that's what's happening these days, man.
Yeah, that's why I hope that they put some regulation on the NIL portion of it.
You know what? This is what I want, Steve, and I don't mean to sound like a hater right now, but I think there needs to be a rule and it needs to be regulated to where only certified people can talk to collect.
Yeah, that's what I make it like the NFL.
Because these days, man, exactly. Because these days, these coaches are so hungry to get kids, they go around the agent. Like, as a matter of fact, most college coaches, and I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this shit. This is classified information. So parents that are watching, I'm willing to get in trouble for you guys. Most colleges, they don't want to deal with agents.
No, they don't.
Because the agent is going to make it hard. The agent is going to make them stand on, what they have to do. So the colleges are looking for uncles. They're looking for dads. They're looking for trainers even that they can say, hey, man, I'll give you $2,500, man, if you can get this guy to sign with us.
Yeah,
but if you go to an agent, man, the agent is going to stand in the paint for you and use his expertise, to go out and get you the best deal possible, so you can, be treated the right way. And, a lot of agents have marketing companies that they're partnered with and stuff like that. Yeah. So, you got to be smart, man. The kids out here, man, if people are approaching you, something that you should ask, are you a lawyer, sir? You want to represent me and talk money on my behalf. Do you have a law degree, where you can do contracts? Because if you don't, then you shouldn't be, representing me. And like, you got people that just woke up last month and said, I'm gonna start an NIL company and start contacting kids. And the sad part is the colleges, the NIL collective departments are taking advantage of their ass because they know they don't know what they're doing. And they know they can just throw them some small change to get them to influence the kid, man. I know a kid, Cully, who could have made $850,000,
Nah.
and he went to a school that only gave him $330,000, all right, because his coach set it up, and the coach got paid. I'm not going to say any names.
Of
You know
course
what I
he
mean?
did.
But
Yeah.
so you just missed out on $500,000, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they were able to finagle your coach
It's a
or your
guy.
trainer or your
Yeah.
uncle or your, you know what I mean, or your good friend of your family, and and get you to sign.
That's
Right.
exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go to your loved ones. They're going to go to people you trust. They're going to do anything they can do to get you there, and they can get you there to save a buck, or they can lock you into a contract where if you decide you do want to transfer, you have to pay some of the money back. It can be completely one-sided. So that's why I always say talk to as many agents as possible and make an educated decision. And talk to people who have experience with this, because right now it is the wild, wild west. You don't want to go with anyone. You want someone with experience. So,
and the thing is, they're messing kids up, Steve. They're getting kids,
They don't care. It's bad.
all they care about is the check that goes into their bank account.
And most of the time it's chump change, bro. It's like $1,000, $1,500.
They don't know any
They
better.
don't care. They'll take it.
And they're gonna take
They
it.
don't know any. They don't know any better. They're dumb
fuck
as
the
dogs.
kid over. Let the kid life up and take a little bit of because they want to be involved.
They're dumb as dog shit, and they'll screw the kid over.
Oh,
but that was a phenomenal show, phenomenal talent, and I love those kids. I hope those kids get some offers and can go somewhere together. I think they definitely belong at a P5 or a group of 5 school, or whatever, Division I school, and not play Division II. I mean, they're really good players. They're good kids, polite, work hard, and a lot of good talent we had on here tonight.
So one thing before we go, Steve, if I can mention, man, to people that are watching, don't be discouraged if you didn't sign today on early Sunday day, because I'm telling you what's happening. Yeah. The thing that happened today is a lot of schools that thought they were going to get players, they did not. You got guys that flipped in the last week or so.
Absolutely, with all the coaching changes. So absolutely.
Now, if I got a guy who I think is coming and he flips, now that opens up more room to the guys that I had on the board under him. So you may be a guy like me, man. I didn't get my first offer until December from UConn. You know what I mean? So now they're going to come back and they're going to look at guys who they looked at before but didn't quite want to offer. You know, I sent UConn a guy today. I sent UConn Travis Young today. You know, a guy that said, because I seen UConn had some decommits because Jim Moore left. They had quite a few. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shit, y'all got decommits. Yep. Look at this kid. This kid's a dog. You know what I mean? Bring him in. He's going to be damn near better than the kids you already got. You know what I mean? So, don't be discouraged, man. You got, just keep grinding. Post on social media of yourself working out and grinding, and keep posting your film. And, somebody may see it, man, and want to offer you some money.
Yeah, it's 72 hours. 72 hours of your life.
Yeah, let me add to that. Parents, understand what colleges are doing now. Like we talked about earlier. College coaches are getting guys that they can bring in and start spring ball with. So if you are a kid and you know that you're not leaving in the spring, you're going to be behind the 8 ball. Could that be your fault? Maybe. Could it not be your fault? Maybe. It could be a great thing. It could be a, like the Twins, they want something maybe a little bigger. But if you got something, take it. Like, you never know what will happen. But you got to understand these rules. You got to understand how college coaches are doing. You got to understand what their thought process is. Like Coach Julius said, there are people that decommitted from schools that they thought they was going to get.
They did.
There's some people that was supposed to sign today that didn't sign today, and now they have to wait until May. And they may lose some interest. They may lose some offers. We could sit up here, you, me, and Julius, and talk about every example of any NFL guy that's been through this process. whether you're a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, or a kid that was unranked. It is a process for everybody.
I seen something about Baker Mayfield the other day, man. It's saying that he walked on twice. He walked on to Oklahoma State and Oklahoma
twice.
He did.
It was player year at Texas Tech, left Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, that's right. Texas
Tech. Went to Oklahoma, walked on at Oklahoma, and won the damn Heisman. And it's other situations than that. Like, look at Steve Smith. Look at Josh Allen. Look at
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson was a 2-star and only had 2 offers, and one of them was LSU. Like, it can happen, but if you're not going to be patient, if you're going to be angry that you ain't got stuff, if you're going to be this nonchalant, like, you know what, it is what it is, then you're not going to get anything. But if you're going to be that kid that's like, you know what, I see what these coaches are doing. Let me listen to the people that's been through it and not listen to, no disrespect to nobody's family member, but now listen to this uncle who could have went to the league and whatever. Like,
talk George.
Man, you feel me? Like, it's a process.
Yeah,
you got to be patient during this process right now. And listen, any kid that is signing today, they are leaving in December and January. They're getting ready for spring ball.
Exactly, and that makes a huge difference.
And coaches know spring ball is going to go by just that quick. Me and Coach Julius and Cully, we all done been through spring ball, and it went by like that. And if you are not up to par, if you out of shape or whatever, you're going to lose your job.
Yeah,
they're not going to bring you back. You're going to get cut. So
Coach Jordan, I got something I want to run by you right quick, man. Not to cut you off, dog. But this shit is like, and Steve, I know we got to go. I don't mean to stay on, man, and keep y'all on all night. But I had a kid tell me today, bro, that he was not. I asked him, was he leaving in December? He was like, nah, coach, I just kind of want to stay and enjoy my senior year.
Yeah, I want to enjoy my senior year too.
And go to the prom. I'm like, bro, what type of killer is think about not going to be a killer to go to the prom? Yeah. You know, and I don't mean to call that kid out, but that kid may be watching. But bro, I'm like, if you a killer, bro, you don't give a fuck about no prom, dog. Like, go be a killer. Go to school and prepare yourself to try to get on the field early or try to learn early, even if you're not going to get on the field, man.
Because you want to screw around the second semester of your senior year.
That kid think he gonna be missing something, and what you don't know is
you can come back and go to college.
Yeah. When you go to that college and you go to that first college party, you ain't gonna be thinking about prom.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it.
Listen, we all have been there. Man, listen, I had a kid the same way last year. Julius, the same way.
Hey, trying to hang out with these little high school girls, man.
I'm trying to stick around and finish up my high school year, and I want to have fun, and I got girls around. Y'all know. I said,
I'm big time.
Man, when you go to college, everything you see right here is going to be 5 times better than you. Better get the hell on. It is nothing for you in this state that you have already not seen.
Only bad things can happen.
He leaves and go to college. He calls.
Hey, what you just said, Steve. Only bad shit can happen. Because most of those guys, what ends up happening, man, they stay and do some dumb shit, or they get in trouble, or they start drinking, or start smoking weed, and they get pulled over, and next thing you know, they mess up.
What's going on? Like what the goal is, and it's like you decided to stay. Like if you don't got to take an extra class. If you ain't got to get your GPA up and you ain't got to do nothing else, get your ass on. I don't care where you go. There is nothing here. And Georgia is
no reason for you to stay.
But we're talking about anybody in the world, wherever you at. If you got a chance to go to school in January and compete for a starting spot, do it.
Absolutely.
Unless academically you can't do it. If that's not the case, and the coach is telling you to come on, do it. It will change your life.
Academics is one thing.
You've seen it 150 times. You've seen the same girl 150 times. You've seen the same partners 130 times. You're talking to 3 people that if we could have left for school early, we would have did it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to walk around the same halls?
It's not worth it.
On campus, it's great.
It's not worth it.
Where you Letterman jacket and shit.
Like, come like, dog.
Absolutely.
Out of here, man.
No, they need to
Still
hear
at
this.
school.
They gotta hear this because just
Yeah.
like you had a kid talk to you about that, how you know there's not another kid in another state doing the same?
Yeah, bro. Kids say, bro, I just want to kind of enjoy my senior year, man, and go to prom.
I want to go to
What
prom
the
too.
fuck,
Yeah.
bro?
Man,
Come
you
on,
don't
bro.
get
You
your
are
trick
not.
right
You
now,
ain't.
boy.
Hey,
Tripping.
you're not a killer.
My girlfriend's family, they're really nice.
Yeah, I gotta do this and that. Dog.
You're all fucking morons.
Get up out of
Go
here,
have
man.
an opportunity to play Division I college football. Go get paid
Go
and
get paid,
stop being a bunch of cunts and go get paid.
And when you go there in the summer, because now if you go there in the summer and
You're already going to be behind the 8 ball.
You're going to be behind the 8 ball.
You're not gonna play.
You're not going to play.
Behind the 8 ball.
You want to play as a freshman. Now, listen. I don't want nobody to think that we're not saying that you can't go in May and start. We have seen guys go in May and start.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what we're saying is, if you have the opportunity, and I want to say this for the 5th time because somebody's got to hear this. If you have an opportunity to leave you wherever you at and get ready for spring ball to go get that card to start your dream and start wherever, get the hell on. If it ain't academics, if your mama not sick, if you ain't got to take a test, if you ain't got to take no more classes, get the hell on. It will benefit you so much.
I agree with you. So for Coach Julius, Coach Jordan of the Trench Mob, great advice tonight, great film, great players. Thanks for setting the record straight. I'm Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them right back at life.